Hey, what's going on? We're back. I've got a charity that I'm going to talk about. I'm actually going to show you a little video about it right now.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Do you want to help me? Is that what you want to do? No.
build that hip strength. Keep going. What are you gonna?
Alright, so that was a little video about what I'm promoting tonight. There's a charity that I talked a little bit about in the last stream, but so we've got some people from there watching today. It's called Move for CP. There's a link in the description where you can donate cash if you want, and I'll let you know a couple talking points I had written down. I'm sure that video kind of got it across. I was actually out of the room. I caught the end of it, saw him walking, I teared up a little bit, so it's made for the best. I didn't see the whole thing. 3.5-year-old Raymond, he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy almost 2 years ago. He's nonverbal, he's just learning how to walk with the assistance of the walker you saw in the video. He's making great progress. COVID halted all of his necessary therapies, but even in lockdown, CP exists, so they're dealing with that. It's the most common child onset disability in the world, and 1 in 323 babies are diagnosed annually with it, which is not great odds. It's also one of the most underfunded, which is why we're trying to look for donations tonight. You can set your own goal if you want to join the team, but if you want to just donate $1 or $2 or whatever you can to support the cause, every little bit helps. And again, that link's in the description. I'll put it up later as well. Let's get into trivia. Welcome to trivia. Hopefully you are here to play trivia, because that's what this is about, and hopefully you'll have a good time. It starts out kind of easy, it gets a little harder through each round. There's pictures, video clips, and song clips in each round to identify. Number 1 in tonight's first round. Whose logo is that? There's a logo over there. Whose logo is it? Is number 1. We're going to go ahead and go on to our second question tonight, and that is, what company manufactured the Model T automobile? Apparently 2 car questions in a row. But what automobile manufacturer manufactured, wow, that was really redundant, the Model T automobile? That's number 2. Number 3, what state is outlined over there? It's an outline of a state. Question is, what state is it? Alright, let's go into number 4. What company declares itself the king of beers? Again, what company has declared itself the king of beers? That's number 4. Number 5. Whose logo is that? Whose logo is on the screen? Number 5 in your first round tonight. Number 6. Tonight's first. Who discovered the law of gravity? Again, who discovered the law of gravity? It's number 6. Also let you know, if you make a $25 donation to the Move for CP Fund, Margaret, who's my friend, who used to live in Winston-Salem, she used to attend my trivia nights at Hutch and Harris before they went out of business, before she moved to New York, and now she lives in Nashville. But she said that she would provide a Step Timber shirt, which is it's another cerebral palsy fundraising donation kind of event, but she would mail out the shirts to anybody that makes a donation of $25 or more. So if you want to get a cool shirt and help some kids in need, that would be a great way to do that. And just use that link, and then I'll get you the contact information for her. You can contact me if you don't know how to find it. But number 7, what movie is this clip for? It's a movie clip. Questions, what's the movie? And here's the clip for that. Good luck.
Triple cream cuts for Christopher, goat cheese snorter for Otis, a sizzler for June Marie, and listen, Wonka's got a new one today.
What is it?
This is called a Scrumdiddlyumptious bar.
Scrumbiddlyumptious bar? How does he do it?
My dear boy, do you ask a fish how it swims?
No.
Or a bird how it flies?
No.
No, sirree, you don't. They do it because they were born to do it. Just like Willy Wonka was born to be a candy man, and you look like you were born to be a Wonkerer. Who can take a sunrise, sprinkle it with dew?
Number 8 is red, yellow, and blue are commonly known as what? Again, red, yellow, and blue are commonly known as what? Number 9, tonight's first round. What company's ads had an employee asking, "Can you hear me now?" Good. Again, what company's ads had an employee asking, "Can you hear me now?" Good. That's number 9. Number 10 is your song question, which I'm going to play while you look over this and every other question in the first round. And it is, who's the band or artist? Who's the band or artist? Alright, good luck. Alright, let's go over that first round. Number 1 in the first round was... Whose logo is that? It's BMW Bavarian Motorworks. Number 2, what company, what automobile manufacturer made the Model T? And that's Ford, the Ford Model T. Number 3, what state's outlined there? It's state of California. California. Number 4, what company declares itself the king of beers? That's Budweiser, Bud. Number 5, whose logo is that? It's the Boston Red Sox, the Red Sox. Number 6, who discovered the law of gravity? Sir Isaac Newton. Number 7, what movie's the clip for? And that movie clip was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which was based on the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Number 8, red, yellow, and blue are commonly known as primary colors. Number 9, what company's ads had an employee asking, "Can you hear me now?" Good. Verizon Wireless. Then he's working for Sprint, I think. Number 10, who's the band or artist? And that was the Eagles. That's it for first round. I just wanted to bring up some talking points that I had written down. 1 in 323 babies are diagnosed with cerebral palsy each year, and a baby is born every hour with cerebral palsy. 1 in 3 people with CP cannot walk. 1 in 4 people with CP cannot speak. And 3 in 4 people with CP experience chronic pain. The estimated lifetime costs related to having cerebral palsy exceed $1.2 million per person. And again, there's more information about that in the link for the description of this video, and I put it up between all the rounds. Alright, round 2, number 1. What is the name of this character? What's the name of the character on the screen? That's number 1, and he's over there. While he enjoys that giant sandwich, I'm going to enjoy this pizza that I made in the oven, and then it got cold and I had to warm up again. But I did put Texas Pete and pepper flakes on it. What is the major fault line in California called? Again, there's a major fault line. Talk about it all the time. Make movies about it and everything. What's that called? Major fault line in California. Alright, number 3 in tonight's second round. What's the name of that character? There's a character over here asking for his name. What is it? It's number 3. How many players excluding designated hitters are in a baseball lineup? Again, how many players excluding designated hitters are in a baseball lineup? That's number 4. And that Southern Tier beer is pretty good. They brew Southern Tier in North Carolina now. It's, I think, originally from New York, like Ithaca or somewhere. Somewhere in New York. But now they have a brewery called, it's like the Brewers at Yancey Street in Charlotte. And it's like a brewery between Southern Tier, Victory Brewing, and 6 Point, I think is the third one. There's 3 breweries, and they do collaborations, and it's really good stuff, and it's a really cool brewery. It's huge, and every time I've been there, it's been absolutely packed to the walls. I guess not now, but number 5, what film is in the clip? And that's this clip right here. Good luck.
Then you saw you coming, you shitheel. I'm standing here. You make the move. It's your move. Try it, you. You talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me?
Which U.S. state is closest to the old Soviet Union? It's no longer the Soviet Union, unless you just came out of a coma for about the last 30 or 40 years. But what U.S. state is closest to the old Soviet Union? That's number 6. And there's actually a really great movie about, it's called Goodbye Lenin, and it's about a lady that was in a coma, and she was like a really big Eastern Germany fan, and they tore down the Berlin Wall while she was in the coma, and like her son has to like break her the news that that the Berlin Wall has fallen and communism is over in East Germany. It's a good movie. It's funny, but it's sad too. But it's if you know Daniel Bruhl, who is in he played Zero in Civil War, Captain America: Civil War. He's the main character. Number 7. What is this spokesbear known as? What is the name of that spokesbear? He's on that picture over here. He's holding Bambi. And what's his name? Number 8. At what temperature does water boil in degrees Celsius? At what temperature does water boil at in degrees Celsius? Number 9. Who's the most decorated Olympic athlete of all time? Again, who's the most decorated Olympic athlete of all time? And that means they have the most medals of all time in the medal count. Number 10. Who's the band or artist? Who's the band or artist? That's it. Here's that song. That's number 10. Good luck!
The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone away. The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone away. You know you done me wrong, baby, and you'll be sorry someday. The thrill is gone.
Alright, I just want to let you know that the campaign that you might be donating to's contributions focus on early detection because it's so relevant to Raymond's story. He wasn't diagnosed until 24 months. There were so many months of uncertainty, fear, confusion, and unfortunately 21 months without crucial therapies. But again, just $25 can assist with funds for training a medical team to detect cerebral palsy in babies as young as 3 months old so they can get timely physical therapy. Anything you can donate, it's obviously going to help. And we appreciate everything you do. If you do donate $25, Margaret's going to send you a t-shirt for your thanks. So thank you. And the name of the team is Ray of Sunshine. I've got my own page on there, but I'm part of their team. But then if you donate to my page, it shows that I earned the monies. So I want to help out too. But it all goes to their team, Ray of Sunshine. So please help out if you can. And I'm also actually, at the end of tonight's game, I usually put up a tip jar. I'm not going to do that tonight because I'd rather anything that you tip tonight go to them. And anyway, let's go on to our results for that. Number 1 is what's the name of that character? What's the name of that character? It's Dagwood. Dagwood from the Blondie comic strip. Number 2, what's the major fault line in California called? And that is San Andreas Fault. San Andreas Fault, which The Rock starred in a movie called San Andreas. I don't think I've seen that movie. That's not the one where they're in the tower that's falling apart, I don't think. I think that's just called Skyscraper or something. And it was hilarious. But I did not see San Andreas, though. And I'm sure Arnold was like, you make a movie about California and I'm not the action star in the movie. Number 3, what is the name of this character? It's Pavel Andreevich Chekhov from Star Trek. That's his name. Number 4, how many players, excluding designated hitters, are in a baseball lineup? And that's 9 players. 9 players. Number 5, what film is in the clip? And that movie was the movie that I played, which was Taxi Driver. Taxi Driver. Number 6, which U.S. state is closest to the old USSR, or Soviet Union? And that is Alaska. Alaska. And Sarah Palin can see Russia from her house. What is the spokesbear known as? Smokey the Bear! Smokey the Bear, of course. Number 8, what temperature does water boil at in degrees Celsius? And that's 100 degrees. 100 degrees Celsius. Number 9, who's the most decorated athlete of the Olympics of all time? For any country, I'm pretty sure. But certainly for the U.S. And that is Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, swimmer. I assume he's not going to be in the next Olympics, but who knows? I didn't think he would be in the last ones either, but he was. I don't remember. I think he probably won a gold there at least too. But who's that athlete? That's number 9. Number 10. Who's the band or artist? And that second round's band or artist was B.B. King. B.B. King. And that's it for the second round. We're going on to our third round now. Number 1 is, which rock band does Brian May belong to? Again, which rock band does Brian May belong to? He was hospitalized for pulling a muscle in his... I guess I can say ass. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I read this week. Is he was hospitalized for pulling a muscle in his ass. I'm gonna look that up too. Yes, Brian May hospitalized for butt injury after over-enthusiastic gardening. Number 2. What kind of tree is that? There's a tree pictured on the screen. Question is, what kind of tree is there? That's number 2. In what city is Jim Morrison buried? What is the city that the rocker Jim Morrison is buried in? Number 4, what is the film in this clip? What's the movie in the clip? We got a movie clip. Questions, what's the movie? Here's that movie. Number 5 is, what is the name of Batman's butler? What's the name of Batman's butler? It's number 5. Alright, we're moving on to number 6. What's the name of that character? There's a character pictured over there. What's their name? This is number 6. A lot of people know this, that's good. A couple of years ago, nobody knew this. What are we on now? 7? Number 7 is, what city were this year's Summer Olympics supposed to take place in? I'm really glad I didn't say the name of this a few minutes ago when I was talking about this year's Olympics. But what city were this year's Summer Olympics supposed to take place in? They're gonna now be next year, I believe. I'm glad I also didn't make plans to go because I was supposed to go. And I'm glad that I pumped the brakes on planning. Whose picture there? Whose picture there? I know there's two entities in that photo. I'll take either one. But whose picture there is number 8. And here's number 9. It is, who's the mutant leader that is at odds with Professor X in the X-Men? Again, who's the mutant leader at odds with Professor X in the X-Men series? And number 10 is, who's the band or artist? Who's this band or artist? And that's number 10. Here's that song, I'm going to play it now, and good luck to you.
Seven's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, a loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown-eyed girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I do for you. And I go la 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 la. She's got the look.
Let's go over third round. Number 1 in round 3 was, which rock band does Brian May belong to? And that's Queen. Queen. Number 2, what kind of tree is that? Looks kind of like a cherry blossom. It is in fact a dogwood tree, which is the state tree of North Carolina. A dogwood tree. Number 3, in which city is Jim Morrison buried? A few people thought LA or somewhere in California. That makes sense, because that's where their band started, I think. But it's Paris. Paris. Number 4, what's the movie in the clip? That movie was the third movie that I showed. I always forget what the movie clips are because I don't have any context other than this one question. And this one was To Kill a Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird was the answer. Number 5, what is the name of Batman's butler? Alfred. Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred. Number 6, what is the name of this character? And that is Black Panther, which just about everybody in the world knows now because he had a super huge movie, one of the highest grossing movies of all time. Pretty good movie too. Number 7, T'Challa is his real name. What city were this Summer Olympics supposed to take place in? And that's Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan, which is one of my favorite places. I've been there two times now. It's a cool place. Number 8, who is pictured there? That is the Lone Ranger and his horse, Silver. I sort of say, hi-ho, Silver. That's not it, right? Isn't it? Or maybe it is. It is hi-ho, Silver away. It's Silver and Lone Ranger. That's who they are. Number 9, who is the mutant leader at odds with Professor X in the X-Men? And that is Magneto. Magneto is the leader of the X-Men. Or not the leader of the X-Men, the leader of whatever they call the bad guys. I kept thinking it's the Resistance or something like that. The mutants of Mutants of something. I don't remember. There's some term that they use, and I tried to Google it. I couldn't find it, but they're the bad guys. I'm sorry. Number 10. Who's the banner artist? And that last song in the third round was by Roxette. So the look. She's got the look. It's Roxette. We're going into the final rounds. It's worth double the points for the first time in the history of trivia. No, it's double points every time. But it's double points. Get excited. This could be your chance to lose really big or to win really big. It's your choice. But before I let you know about round 4, first question, I just wanted to really quickly say again, thanks to anybody who's donating tonight. I haven't been able to look at that. Hopefully somebody did, or that they will. But we're trying to raise money. Margaret's grandson, Raymond, he has cerebral palsy. He was diagnosed a few years ago. And he's starting to do better, but we're hoping to fund research so that early detection is possible. 1 in 323 babies are diagnosed with it each year. $25 assists for training medical teams to detect cerebral palsy in babies as young as 3 months old. They can get timely physical therapy, and no family should have to wait months for a diagnosis when they sense something's wrong. But if you want to help out, links down there. We'd appreciate it. Round 4, number 1. What is the name of this movie? What's the name of this movie? We got a movie clip. You need to tell me the name of the movie. Here's that clip, and good luck. Number 2. The beaver was declared the national animal of what country in 1975? Again, the beaver was declared the national animal of what country in 1975? That's number 2. In your 4th round. Number 3. What's the name of that boy? It's a boy pictured here. There's also a Pokemon. I'm not looking for the Pokemon's name. I'm looking for the boy's name. He's over here. He wants to be the very best. Like no one ever has. I'm not going to quote the whole song, but I could. I should have. The joke is over now. Number 4. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Again, according to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? Number 5. What country is that airport in? There's the airport on the screen. Questions, what country is the airport in? She got a bath yesterday, and oh my gosh, what the heck is this on you? What is this? Is this a rock? How did you get a rock in your hair? I bathed her yesterday. She smells nice. She's so soft. She needs a haircut, but I don't want to haircut her right now because she's so soft. This is a lady if you didn't know. Number 6. What author created the character Hannibal Lecter? I don't think that I had this question recently. I hope I didn't have this question recently. But what author created the character Hannibal Lecter? That's number 6. What you doing? What do you think you're gonna get that pizza? No pizza. Dogs can't have pizza. Are you crazy? No pizza for dogs. I'll give you a rubber pizza and you can chew on that. Number 7 in tonight's 4th and final round, hopefully. What's the name of that actor? What's the name of that actor over there? He's number 7. Do you know that dog? You know that guy? He's looking at you. Number 8, we're coming up to in just a minute, but before we do, I just want to take this opportunity to say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. No, seriously, I would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it if you'd subscribe. I'm about at 120 now subscribers, and I feel like I gain one every day or two now. Well, at least usually during the stream days, which is great. Because one of these days we're gonna make money with this channel, dog. And you're going to be the star. Number 8. What metal is also a type of blonde? Here, I'm going to pick you up and take you out of here so you don't try to eat my pizza. What metal is also a type of blonde? One of these days we'll be back in bars and you can meet Lady yourself in real life. For the first or the last time. Hopefully not the last time. That would be horrible. No, for the first or the first of many times. Let's say that. Or it could be your most recent time. Number 9 is, what does an anemometer measure? What does an anemometer measure? That's number 9. Number 10's your song question. It's who's the band or artist? Who's the band or artist? You got a few minutes to get all this in. And good luck to you. Hope you get it in right. And here's number 10. Alright, let's go over the final results in the 4th and final round tonight. Number 1 is... What's the name of that movie? That movie was Oblivion. Oblivion. It's a Tom Cruise sci-fi picture directed by the guy who directed Tron Legacy, which I love Tron Legacy. I know it's not a great movie, but it's cool. Number 2... The beaver was declared the national animal of what country in 1975? And that's Canada. Canada. Oh, Canada. Number 3. What is the name of that boy? Not Pikachu. It's Ash. Ash Ketchum. And apparently in Japan he's named Satoshi. I know that now because somebody put Haruki. And I was like, does this person know more than I do? And I had to look up, what's his Japanese name? It's Satoshi. Number 4. According to Greek mythology, who was the first woman on Earth? And that was Pandora. Pandora, which is licensed by James Cameron. No, I'm just kidding, because that's the planet in Avatar. Somebody did mention that the first female was Gaia, which is a goddess, but not the first woman, which is Pandora. Number 5. What country is this airport in? It's Orly Sud. Which is South Orly, I guess, and because I don't speak French, I don't speak French, Baxter, and it's in Paris. It's in France. I've flown out of this airport. Number 6. What author created the character Hannibal Lecter? Thomas Harris. Thomas Harris. Number 7. What's the name of that actor? It's Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz. He's a German actor. You might have seen him in the Quentin Tarantino films. He's in 2 of them, Inglourious Bastards and the other one, Django Unchained. I don't know which one I like him better. No, I like him better in Inglourious Bastards. He's great in both of them. He's great in most of the movies I've seen him in, actually. Number 8. What metal is a blonde, a type of blonde? Platinum. A platinum blonde, platinum metal. That's number 8. Number 9. What is an anemometer measure? Measures wind speed or wind direction. That's number 9. Number 10, who's the band or artist? It was Selena. Selena, I had her on recently on Cinco de Mayo, but then I put her on again because it tricked enough people in, and I was like, it'll trick enough people now. It's Selena. She was brutally shot and murdered in Texas Days Inn in 1995. She was 23, really young. Sucks. And that lady's going to get parole in 2025, and if she gets hit by a car when she gets out, I wouldn't be a problem with that. Let's go on to the scores. Let's see what we got. We got 20 points going to Board with Wi-Fi. We got 27 points going to 325 Beach Rats. We got, is that 325 beach rats? That's how many beach rats there are, or is that an address? Because this is a big distinction. 29 points going to Team I Don't Know, and South Beach Freaks are back. We got 31 points going to the Charmin Ultras. We got 37 points going to Exit Through the Gift Shop. With 40 points, we've got Cannibal Holocaust is Public Domain. With 41, we've got Drinking Team with the Trivia Problem. With 44, we have a few teams. They're tied. We have 44 points going to Teachers Don't Get Paid Enough. We Just Might Get Lucky. We have 46 points going to a couple teams. They are Fighting Over the Chicken and Lockdown Funk You Up. We have 48 points going to Slater and Sarah. 48 points going to Double Take. Are you guys tied in first? You guys are tied in first. So I don't have prizes, but you're welcome to let me know if you guys want to play for it or just end the game now. I'm cool with both. But again, I don't have a prize for you, so you can just share your victories together if you want. It's up to you, but you both have to decide the same thing. And while I'm waiting to hear if they respond, first off, I want to say, normally at this point of the show, I say, if you're feeling tipsy, I got a tip jar, and then I throw up my friend Tom Nook on the screen like that, with some tip jar information. But I'm not going to do that, because instead I'm going to say, if you're feeling tipsy, please donate to the Move for CP Foundation. Help out Margaret's grandson Raymond and other kids. It's not directly going to him, obviously. She works for a Cerebral Palsy Foundation. She's trying to raise money for it. It goes to research and everything. Let me get exactly the wording. The research is mostly going to early detection, because that's what Raymond's story's about. She wants to help other people not go through the same problems. Send whatever donations you want to that foundation. They really appreciate it, and I appreciate it on behalf of them. So if you can, instead of tipping me tonight, tip them. Anyway, did you guys get back to me on if you want to play? We're okay with a tie. Everybody's okay with a tie. Again, we got a lot of rats. Okay. I know, I love the trivia team with a drinking problem name as well. That's a great team name. So, congratulations to our two winners tonight. They are Slater and Sarah and Double Take. You guys had 48 points tonight. Share your victory. Congratulations. Thank you for playing. If you haven't subscribed, please do that. And if you are hanging out with somebody else and they have a different account than you for YouTube, ask them to subscribe to me too. Because even if they're not going to watch my videos, it gets my count higher, to closer to 1,000. And when I get there, that's where I get to make money off of this. So that's what my goal is. But if you didn't see, I put up a 100 subscriber video where I said I made 100 subscribers. This is to celebrate it. I'm planning on doing one at 250. I'm planning on doing one at 500, and I'm planning on doing an epic one at 1,000, which I'm going to go out in the field and shoot. And it's going to be great because it'll be well worth the wait for that one, and it's going to be insane. So hopefully that happens within this year, but hopefully it happens sooner than that. We'll see. Have a good night. Thanks for playing. Donate to the charity Move for CP. If you want to join the team, you can do that. Let me get that logo up there too. If you want to join the team, you can join the team. Help raise funds. Get out there and do some exercise and raise funds for a good cause. So, I'm covered up by this stupid little box. There I am. You guys have a good night. I'll see you later. If you're feeling tipsy, give these people a tip here instead of me. And that number that's on there is not going to increase as you donate, because that's a still image. I don't have it linked to the website. That's going to say 125 forever, even if it's at the goal. But thank you for everybody playing tonight. I hope to see you next time. Oh, and if you're new, I do a show on Tuesday night at 7:30, a show on Thursday night at 7:30 every week, and on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. I do Nerd Trivia. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.